So, this time we're talking about Cynthia Nixon and the politics of labels. And the first thing I wrote down in my notes was, labels. Labels are for boxes, not for people. Or as somebody at the party I was at yesterday kindly told me, they're not even for boxes. You can look in the box and see what it is. Yeah, labels suck. Unfortunately, we use them because we're human and we need to categorize things and be able to figure out how to deal with different people and blah 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 blah. All right. So, for a long time, and I still occasionally use this, whenever somebody asks me a particular question, I just go, I am. Which typically infuriates people because they want a real answer. I only ever really felt the need to provide, or at least start providing the label bisexual when I was dating cisgendered males and being identified as a breeder or some other such derogatory term. I'm not fond per se of the term bisexual, and on an emotional level I can totally relate to Cynthia Nixon's comment of nobody likes bisexuals, because I feel very alienated within the LGBT community. I either get the, well, you don't exist, or, oh, well, you're just not quite there yet. Or in the straight world, I get, oh, she's a sexual unicorn, hot by babe, yay, let's play with her. I am not a one-dimensional human being. My life is not all about sex. I really hate using a label that simply refers to how I love and lust. Really? So much more to me. So, why do I use it? It's actually very politically charged, the reason I use the term bisexual. It's slightly easier to explain than pansexual, which is possibly the most accurate term for me. I used sexually fluid for a while, which just confused people. I think it was constantly being told that I didn't exist. It's like, someone would ask, I'd say I'm bisexual, and they'd be like, bisexuality doesn't exist, or bisexuality isn't real. When you tell me shit like that, it makes me go, fine then. Just to prove you wrong, I'm just going to prove that I am real. So, being told that I don't exist makes me more vehement in my use of the term. As the writer points out, labels are very, very personal. I came to the use of bisexual through a lot of thought and a lot of using other terms. As umbrella terms, sometimes the terms gay, lesbian, queer, and dyke all apply to me, and they might be technically correct. Call me any of those things, and you're not gonna get a very good reaction from me, because I'm not. I'm bisexual. Those might be umbrella terms used to describe me, but I'm not those things. So now I'm very vocal of the label I use, because I got sick of being labeled as what I wasn't. And that, for some reason, is the end of my notes. Guess this one's a short one. In short, People have the right to choose their own label. You don't get to label them. You can say, oh, well, in what you are explaining to me, this seems like the most appropriate label for you. Is it the label that you use? No matter who I am, I have the right to identify myself. I'm not flora or fauna. You don't get to identify me. Say hi, Mateo. Because, Mateo, say hi. No, just interested in the sunshine. Anyway. Talk to people. Don't accept one-word answers for what other people say they are or what they say they are. Talk to them about what it means. Talk to them about why they use it or why they don't use it. It's a conversation starter, not a conversation ender. See y'all.